Hello and welcome or welcome back. I'm Bo.
And I'm Win.
And this is our weekly check-in and also the paycheck closeout for the second paycheck of August. So let's get right into it. We were rather naughty, and this is going to go from the 16th to the 22nd of August. So on the 16th, Kid Copay came out for $40. I sent $20 to Win's debt.
Thank you.
We had Snacky Snacks for $8. And then I got Costco membership cash back because I have a Costco executive membership. So I get 2% back on all my Costco purchases. However, this is not technically cash back because I can't cash this in for like actual physical money. I can only use it in the store. So it's basically store credit. So I counted that as inflow and then immediately put it in the bulk category because in order to use this, you have to spend it. So that's why that is like that. It's a little, I know it's a little weird, but then envelopes got the normal $130. And then we get to more weirdness because we don't do anything the normal way, I guess. We took $142 from my wedding fund, so that emptied it. And then this is actually multiple purchases, but I thought it would be kind of confusing if I like split it all up. Confusing for me in making the math work. So I just simplified it a little. So rent fare was that whole $142 that I took from my wedding fund. This was snacks for the road because it was an hour plus drive. We were driving for a total of 2 hours because we picked 2 people up. And then we also paid for an escape room and a bunch of other stuff. We spent a lot. We spent so much that we not only emptied my wedding fund, but also went over budget an additional $68. So yeah, so I counted that as personal because I didn't want to confuse the idea of taking from savings and like having rent fare in the same I don't know how to explain it exactly, but it'll make more sense once we get to the next page. But yeah, additional $68 to personal to pay for how we went over budget at the rent fare. And then dining, another snacky snack for $6. And then I took $151 out of registration and license to renew my car registration. And I got new plates. I got specialty plates because I am a special something. And then dining for $4 on the 18th because more snacky snacks. I think this was just drinks. I think this was drinks for the road.
Yeah.
And then
safety drinks.
Yes.
Staying awake.
Yes. And then we get down to the 20th where Win paid the minimum payment on a student loan. And then on the 21st, we finally went back to school shopping. You see that we had planned to go back to school shopping on the 11th. That did not happen because chaos. So we did it 10 days later on the 21st, but that's okay.
Still counts.
Yes, the money was still there. School hasn't actually started yet. Win started working at the school, but the students haven't started yet. So it's okay. It's okay. We're still on track, technically. So that was $208 for all 3 boys' school supplies, which took a little steal. It took some work. We price compared between Amazon, Walmart, and Family Dollar, and it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Kids need a lot of supplies, y'all. They need a lot. And then on the 22nd, we have the heating bill for $49, which is fantastic. And then he is rolling over $1,572 to the next paycheck, and I'm rolling over $680 to the next paycheck, which I'm A-okay with. So, all of this to say what it means for the actual budget. Final numbers are $63 for other income, and that was the Costco, like, store credit.
Cashback.
It's not really cash
Yeah,
back.
it's not.
It's not really cash back because I can't cash it in. I can't get cash for it. It's just store credit. And then from savings, $571, which of course is significantly more than the $250 that I budgeted, but it's unsurprising because chaos reigns, basically. And we rolled over the $3,332 from the last paycheck. So that is a total inflow of $3,966 with no paychecks involved, which I'm actually pretty okay with.
Success.
Yes. And then, of course, we did not invest because that's not where we are right now. And then for his spending, which is Wayne's checking account.
For the month, we've got kid bills at 80.
For the paycheck.
Oh, sorry. Yes, for the paycheck. Kid bills at 80. S&M Collections got its 50. Student loan, heating bill, only 49. Student loans got the minimum 36. Adventures 20. And my miscellaneous 30. The rollover went at 1572. Subtotal 1,837. For total leftover of 2,129.
Yep. And then he's not saving anything this paycheck. That is next paycheck, which is, I'm very happy for him to start saving again. But then we get to my checking account, which is my spending. So my monthly bills was the $18, the car wash membership as expected. I sent the $167 to his student loan. And we only went $2 over budget on dining out, which is pretty good for us. So that was $32. And then envelopes got $661. But mind you, that also includes the store credit from Costco, also includes going over budget with the Renaissance Fair. So I did end up rolling over less than I originally budgeted. So instead of the $750 that I budgeted, I'm only rolling over $680, but I'm actually okay with that. And let us take a look-see at how the envelopes broke down for a moment. All right, so here we go. I can't believe I almost forgot this. So this chaotic page here is basically my revolving funds, my envelopes here. So if you see here, oh, this would probably be easier if I like blocked the other lines, whatever. So for for week 4, we added 90, took away 79. That leaves us with 32. That means for this pay period for groceries, we spent $328. Not this pay period, this month. It's 328. But yeah. And then for bulk buys, started with 33, added 40, then added 63, then took away 106, leaves us with 30. I'm pretty okay with that. Transportation started with 60, spent 52, left with 8. That I'm not so happy about. And then I didn't spend anything in health or household or birthdays or clothing or shoes or pet food. It also didn't add anything to any of those. And then personal, added 68, took away 68. And this was just going over budget in the Ren Fair. I'm okay with that.
It was research.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention that. So the reason, if you did not know, the reason we went to the Renaissance Fair was to search for wedding outfits, because we are getting married Halloween 2025 and we are dressing up for it.
Yeah,
and
we are.
That is going to be our wedding attire. It is going to be first a Halloween party, then a wedding, essentially. So we wanted to check out the clothes that they had, and also we went with friends, so we also wanted to have fun and eat and do activities and stuff.
Good time was had by all.
Yes, a good amount of money was also spent by all. But yeah, that's that. That is what envelopes is. And then, yeah, rolling over 680. So that is a subtotal of $1,558, leaves us with $571. Not saving right now because Wynn hasn't gotten started with this as far as we're concerned. Like, he hasn't like secured the bag this pay period. But he is getting paid next pay period, so very happy about that. And then savings spent, this was back to school for $208, kid clothes for $70, car registration $151, rent fare $142, subtotal of $571, which is all that was left. So that is a zero-based budget. And I would just like to reiterate, back to school, very happy about that. Very happy about that number, because we were pretty nervous about being under budget for that, because $250 was kind of ambitious. We probably should have saved more than that. But it's okay, because if we save $250 again this time, then we'll have even more wiggle room. Because there will be some left from this time around. So I'm okay with that. And, you know, even though car registration was not budgeted, it wasn't over budget. I just paid for it early. So this wasn't due until the end of September. I just paid it early because I didn't feel like waiting. And I just gotten the reminder in the mail. And I didn't want to forget. So this isn't actually a problem, even though it wasn't budgeted. It's okay. Like, the whole point of saving up for things, like the whole point of all this saving is so that at any point I can pay all of my categories here. Like, I can pay all of them early. It doesn't matter because I have the money already.
It's almost like budget beats broke.
Correct.
Every time.
Every time. And never forget that you deserve financial stability. I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.